Welcome to Instant Replay Live. Today, there's no Joe on the show because we're going to be doing something a little different. We're playing Space Hulk, and I'm joined by Carl, formerly of the Independent Characters podcast. Carl, you want to say hello?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me join you.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy to have you on. Carl's a good buddy of mine. Met him through another friend, Jeff, also formerly of that podcast, and they are big Warhammer aficionados, really, in every sense. So playing a Warhammer game seems like the right thing to do.
Mostly Warhammer 40k, which...
Yes.
There is a difference. But
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
I am not such an aficionado.
This game actually, Space Hulk itself, set in the Warhammer 40k universe, is not Warhammer itself, but it involves all the lore and everything around it, and it's just such a great game. It's based on a tabletop version of the game,
like a board game. When you say tabletop,
yeah. And the board game version is incredibly unforgiving. I think I was telling you that before we started recording. Typically what happens is one player's playing the Marine players, which is what we have here, and another player is playing the Genestealers, which are the aliens infesting the Space Hulk.
And we thought about doing that, but we decided a little more fun to be co-op, so we're on the same team.
Yeah.
Playing against the AI.
So the Space Hulk itself is really nothing but a giant wreck of many different spaceships and asteroids and things in space that kind of have melded together over the years, and they kind of slip in and out of what's called the warp, which is essentially another dimension that allows the Imperium to travel between planets and such. And in this case, whenever they arrive in a system, whenever a Space Hulk arrives in a system, which just seems to happen randomly, they're usually infested with different types of aliens and can prove to be a real problem to the people of that system. And so usually the Space Marines get sent in to complete usually different missions, usually to recover ancient artifacts or that kind of thing that have been lost to the Imperium at this point.
So I very greatly appreciate the history lesson, but I need to interrupt you.
Yeah, go for it.
No, it's awesome, though, actually. I love getting that lore on here. But I probably should have re-rolled our command points.
Oh!
We started with 2. Yeah. And I didn't notice until I'd already taken an action. So you get these like action points for your characters, and then you get command points for your whole team to share. And you can re-roll them once if it rolls low, it looks like. And I just didn't pay attention. So now we're stuck having the 2 shared points for this turn.
It's going to be tough.
I want to put my sword-wielding, bolter-wielding guy on Overwatch, but that's going to take both of our command points.
You know what? Go for it, because he's actually not as great in close combat as my guy with the Thunderhammer and Storm
Okay.
Shield.
So what this does, Carl has taught me, thankfully, is let me put him in a spot where if anything comes at him down this hallway, he's going to get to shoot at it first. And that is my whole turn, just moving my guys in position. Our whole goal here, actually, I should mention, on this particular scenario, which there are many, it looks like, we're trying to get down this hall, which seems so easy with such a straight shot. But then we're going down this hall, and then we're going to get to each of these bodies that are at the end here, and we're going to try to destroy them, burn them, shoot them, whatever it is. And if we do that, we succeed because they are infected with some sort of alien something. Carl, you can maybe talk more on that.
Yep.
And I'll turn over to you while you do it.
Sure. You're actually not going to see from your perspective my decisions made here, but you'll see them after they move.
Yeah, it's a little weird. There's a little bit of latency there, which is unfortunate.
Well, and part of it is that it's a turn-based game, even on the tabletop version, the board game version, and so it's really about you making your moves and then I make my moves. Our objective here is to kind of get to these dead tech Marines in this Space Hulk, as I was mentioning earlier. And once you get to these guys, you're supposed to cleanse them because they've been killed, but they're infected by these aliens called Tyranids, and in particular this variant of the Tyranid is called Genestealers. And so we're trying to basically destroy the bodies of these guys before they can be infected and turned into something that they don't want them to be turned into. All right.
So would they basically turn into the same kind of aliens, or are there something different?
I think it's a pretty generic kind of, we don't want them to become corrupted. They have this thing in them. The Space Marines are these genetically enhanced soldiers.
Mm-hmm. You watching the spawns here?
I just watched what occurred. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The delays. Yeah.
So the Space Marines are these genetically enhanced soldiers, and they have this thing in them called a gene seed, which allows them to create more Space Marines over time. And when they die, this gene seed is incredibly valuable. And so, if you noticed, your guy's bolts are jammed too.
That's why I was like, why can't I put him in Overwatch?
Yep.
Okay.
You got to unjam the bolter.
And then Overwatch him again. So he's just going to be cool.
This time we have
hallway.
4 command points this time too.
Yeah, and I'm not going to... Yeah, I was going to say I didn't need to re-roll those. We're okay on that. I'm just going to move up a little bit.
Mechanics-wise, the interesting thing is each unit, each guy, has 4 action points that he can take. Now, it takes an action point to turn in a direction, to shoot your gun, to move forward 1 step. You can back up, but it takes 2 action points to walk backwards. They're in Terminator armor, which is incredibly cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
And so the command points are basically bonus action points that you can spend amongst the squad. We've got a bit of a problem here.
I gave you 3 points.
Yeah, no, I can see, but the way my guys are laid out now is going to be a bit of a problem because I've got the guy I need to get. Yeah. So what?
Yeah, that is something I was not expecting when we started playing it. Is that you're really tight. Like, you cannot move people through people very easily.
No.
Without a lot of planning. And then if you do that, you're going to get swarmed with enemy spawns coming at you.
Yep. So I think what I'm going to do is just try to outrace the Tyranids here.
Sounds good.
Then, actually, I'm thinking sometimes it's useful to leave a guy behind. And this guy...
Yeah.
I may just set him here.
I think we're operating with pretty similar strategy. I'm definitely leaving.
The interesting thing, and you mentioned this earlier, the interesting thing about the game is that it is very much defensive. You're anticipating what you're going to have to do.
Yeah, we did some practice before the recording, and I was like, it's interesting. I expected more like, hoorah, go get them, boys. Yeah, like shooting bugs in Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
And instead, it's really cerebral. Actually, got to carefully plan out your actions and decide, getting ready for something to come at you.
Yeah. And the board game is even worse because the Marine player's on a timer. He has a very short period of time to spend his points, move his guys, and if you don't finish by that, you're done. And then the Genestealer player goes. All right.
I did notice they had that option to turn on the timer.
Oh, God, I can't imagine. It turns up the pressure big time.
Yeah. I can imagine, yeah. I mean, it's already tough enough. It's good, though. I feel like it's the right level of tough, at least in the scenario we played. It feels like, this is very doable scenario. My gun keeps jamming, though. What is going on with this guy? That's all right. He's just going to stay there anyway. Unjam, Overwatch again.
In gameplay parlance, you roll a 1 and your gun jams on a 6-sided dice.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, it's good to put that in context.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep moving up.
And I think we're kind of committed at this point.
Yeah.
It is definitely, when you set the animations to fast on this game, it definitely is better than the standard animation.
Yeah. In our practice, we were on the other, and they're just so clunky, tiptoeing down the hallway or waddling down. Look like they're going to tip over. All right, yeah, so I'm just I'm going to slowly back up this last guy and let him stay on Overwatch and cover the rear.
That's pretty smart.
And then I'm going to just keep charging with the rest, and that's my turn.
All right.
I haven't seen any real action yet, I guess. Oh, this guy's taking out the hall, I guess. That's not true.
Yeah, well,
the thing is, this is going to be messy.
Yeah, once the Genestealers get into close combat, that's where it all goes bad. They're really good at close combat. In fact, speaking of which, I'm going to stick this guy in guard formation, which basically what that allows him to do is re-roll his close combat dice. So when he gets attacked, and he will get attacked, the guy with the Thunder Hammer and the Storm Shield, that's going to give him kind of a second go at swinging if he rolls badly.
one thing I've always loved about Warhammer is just like it encompasses that like metal attitude, and it has such cool names for things.
Oh, yeah.
A thunder hammer and a storm shield. Like it could just be called in any other game a shock hammer, or something like very basic.
Oh yeah.
But thunder hammer and storm shield seems so fitting.
It's all about over the top in Warhammer 40K.
Love it.
All right.
Totally into it.
I think we are one more space, and we are now going to see what happens. Here's where it goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. This 3 Tyranid pile up here right in front of you is what I'm most afraid of. Like, even this guy at the back, at least he's in the back.
Oh!
So...
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Even if he drops, you got some time to react to that happening.
Yeah. And you
Whoa,
see...
that looked awesome.
Yeah.
Just destroyed him.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then you see this guy on Overwatch. That's why Overwatch is so good.
So when you had your podcast, you got so into like so much of the lore and stuff when I would listen back then.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been actually like into Warhammer?
Now I've been playing 40K for about going on almost 10 years now, which is pretty young in parlance for the people that actually played a lot.
Yeah.
So because of the lag, I've seen what happens before you.
Yes, I know.
And it is not good. Let me just tell you.
It doesn't look like it. Also, sadly, I'll just apologize to the audience. I turned the sound effects way down, but they're still, like, when those bolters go...
They're loud.
They're loud, yeah. So we might have missed a little bit of what you said there. I think we got most of the idea.
Okay.
10 years. That's
10 years I've been playing the tabletop version of this, which involves, assembling models, painting them, playing on a table. You use tape measures to move your guys, that kind of thing. Space Hulk is actually a box set you could buy. It was supposedly limited edition. You can still find them, though. And it's a great game, though. I mean, it's a great tabletop game, and the components are amazing in it.
Oh. Why did he miss?
My squad has been devastated at this point, I'm telling you. This is not good.
This is bad.
Yeah.
I can leave you a fair amount of action points, but I want to know what you think we should be using.
I had not counted on both
points.
My guys in the back dying there.
I know. That was rough.
So what I'm going to end up doing is putting it... I'll need at least one action point, because I'm going to put a guy in Overwatch in the back now as I move my assault cannon forward.
Here's my thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
It involves deviating from our straight shot plan a little bit, but what if I bring out my... What's the flaming guy called?
The flamer.
It's a flamer, okay.
Yep.
If I bring out my flamer, it takes 4 to get him in the middle of that hallway. Then I could turn and then fire flames, which would take a couple action points. No, command points, excuse me.
That would
but if I do that, we're blocking up.
Idea.
So you want me to?
Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Okay, the turning. I am going to only leave you with 1 command point.
Perfect.
If I do
That's
all
all.
that.
If you do it right, and it should be said when you issue a command, that's it. You're stuck with what you chose to do.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of choice in this.
Hit it.
Oh, actually, am I going to leave you with 2? I'm going to leave you with 2, actually.
Even
so
better.
Even better. And I can go pretty... Oh, that'll take extra. No, it won't. I have a pretty good range. I can get all the way into that room.
Good.
Yeah.
So the great thing about this weapon
is
now things can't pass through areas that have been flamed.
Yeah, and I jammed that door. If you want us to get a guy up there and close the door. I don't think that's probably worth it.
I think it actually breaks that door down.
Oh, okay. All right. But at least the fire's there, so that gives you some time, and you've got 2 command points.
Oh, that was very useful, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'll tell you right now that we're in trouble.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I can feel it.
Trouble.
I can feel it. I'm just going to move these guys up.
I think you're on the right track. Let's keep backing that one dude up.
Yep.
Now, remember, you have a limited number of times you can use that flamer, too.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
oh, no.
You can use it like 6 times.
Okay. Oh, we're all right then.
Yeah.
Because that was just 1.
But,
I did not know that.
I have a limited number of times I can use my assault cannon as well.
All right. Well,
I guess I should have mentioned that.
Nah, it's okay. I like learning on the fly. I'm having fun.
I am a big fan of this game, though, and in fact,
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Recently, we were at Adepticon earlier this year, and we played a version of it with guys that came, where we had 4 players playing on this 3D terrain they had built and everything. It was amazing. It was really, really cool. Okay.
It seems like if I zoom out, the sound is a little quieter, so I'm gonna hold my camera.
Oh, that's probably very true.
Up high while you talk. How are you liking the PC version versus the actual tabletop stuff? Like,
I have to say, I'm kind of like, as we were playing it, I see guys getting killed or whatnot. I go, oh, it kind of does give the same
nice.
feel. So
nice.
I'm actually pretty impressed with it.
It seems like a pretty true. I mean, it's very turn-based, very action to action. So it seems like it'd be a pretty true interpretation. It's not like they went like full big action where everything's real time or faster than it would be otherwise.
No.
Seems pretty accurate then.
Yeah. I have to say, like, I'm as we're playing it, I'm thinking, why didn't I play this game more?
Nice.
In fact, I may end up buying the expansions here and getting some friends to give it a go.
Right on. I'd be down to play it again.
Yeah, this runs pretty well, and it really does capture the feel. So you can see that you've got those guys trapped in that room.
But they're just piling up.
Because you drop that flame there, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we can get our guys beyond that point, it's not going to matter that they're piling up, because we'll just throw guys at them from behind and we'll sacrifice guys to get to what we're trying to do.
All right, we only got 2 command points. I'm going to re-roll this time.
Okay.
Since we haven't even done this yet, I'm curious. Oh, ended up with 2 again.
But
at least we didn't end up with 1, right? Like, that would have been far worse. Oh my God! Look at this hallway.
Boy. So here's the thing: in the board game version of it, when the player's playing the Genestealers, like, he picks where he wants them to come in from. So you'll notice as we're getting further down the hall, they're going to start coming from the direction that we're going.
Right. The AI is doing that for us.
Yep.
So, thoughts on this back tunnel here?
We're screwed.
Why do I only have a 56% chance of hitting him, too?
They're fast. The Genestealers are actually supposed to be, like, climbing on the ceiling, on the walls, on the floor.
Nice, like real alien.
Oh, yeah, they're incredibly fast. They're very, very lethal. They used to be in Warhammer 40K, you did not want to get anywhere near them.
All right, so all I have to do is say, "Get away from her, you bitch," and I'll be fine then.
That's exactly true.
Punch him with my power armor. This guy is gonna die. The question is, like, what's the best way for me to do as much damage with him as possible before he goes?
Do you have any action points left?
I do. I have 2 action points on him, so I could overwatch and just have him.
Can he go on guard?
He can.
Put him on guard, because then he gets a reroll.
Nice. Okay, done.
And then you put that other guy in the back.
This guy's gonna slide back.
Yep, exactly.
And then overwatch again.
Yep, that's the move.
I like how he's just like, "Whoa, that looks bad."
Well,
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
for people who don't know, the reason you're doing that is because every time a Genestealer enters a square, you're getting to shoot at him again. So that's why the overwatch is so great, and why you want to put as much distance as you can between you and them.
Yeah, definitely helps. Keep me safe.
And the more you're shooting at a target, the easier it gets to hit. It's called sustained fire.
That's cool. So so they put a lot of the actual game, it seems like.
Oh, this is an exact representation of the board game. Like, nice. The rules are identical.
All right, I'm going to leave you both of those command points.
All right, so I'm following your guys' guidance in the back there. I'm going to unjam my weapon and go on Overwatch.
And I feel like I should say to the audience at this point, which they've, I'm sure, figured out, today's episode's going to be a little long. It's already gone way over, but we think we can get this whole thing contained in one, like, good chunk. So.
Oh, we're going for it.
Yeah. One way or another.
God, oh man, no wonder I'm going fast. I only have 3 guys in my squad remaining.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long.
Running ahead.
Nice. Yeah, we're pretty close, actually.
All right, here it comes.
Next couple turns, all we gotta do is get to those bodies and destroy them.
This is going to determine what happens right here.
Yep. And now we're like all tense, like, watch it happen.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
My camera seems fixed. What's going on? There it goes. Oh, it's the actual camera. It's
Oh no.
Well, I'm not super surprised, but oh no. His gun jammed.
And mine did too.
Oh no. Oh man, yeah, we just saw your gun jam on the
Yeah.
there. Oh.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it's pretty bad though. Alright, hopefully we get a good command point roll, we'll just gun it.
It just got worse. I've got 2 guys remaining. Oh boy. This is not good. So really now it's a race to the finish. Oh man.
Oh, and we only got 2.
Did you re-roll?
Nope, we don't get a reroll. So you only get 1 per game, it looks like.
Oh man. So just run for that room.
Should I burn both of them?
Oh, no, I would just run for the room and...
I mean burn both command points, sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what? You've got less guys protecting your flank. Let me give you the command points.
That sounds good.
Alright, so I'm just going to use my actual action points here.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn this guy to help this way. I'll let his back be kind of stuck, unfortunately.
Here you go.
Oh, this guy. Why can't I do anything with him? I will... 1 point to go.
Shoot at the...
No.
No. You know what? Put him on Overwatch. Put him on Overwatch.
Well, I'm going to do it from here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, but see, if you have that guy in the hallway that just fired... on
that guy's going to die.
But if you have him on Overwatch, you're protecting both my guys and your guys.
Oh, this guy who's facing south?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go on Overwatch for sure.
Okay, good.
I was just debating. You know what? He's got 1 movement.
Use the point, the command point.
Yeah, I'm going to use the 1 point to go... no, that doesn't make sense.
No, just keep him right... Oh, I see what you're saying. No, just keep him right where he is and just go on.
Right where he is in Overwatch.
Yep.
And then same with this guy at this point, because he doesn't have enough action points.
That's the move.
And then this one down here needs to unjam.
Yep.
And then... Overwatch, I guess. He's got a power fist. He can go ahead and smack 1, I guess, and then Overwatch.
Well, you can shoot him, the guy right in front of you.
Oh, that only takes 1 as well. I thought it took 2 for some reason.
Yeah.
Alright, let's shoot.
Hopefully it hits.
1% chance. Ugh. Alright, try. Nope, not gonna have a good day.
How many action points has he got left?
2. Should I guard?
Guard.
Yeah, let's guard.
We're screwed.
Yeah, well, those guys are screwed, but if the 2 of us can make it, then we're fine.
That's right.
Alright, and you've got the 2 command points, all you.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, man. This is it. It's pretty intense. Like,
yeah, it is. I guess here...
It's just enough that we... Oh, man, your flank, I mean, your rear is... That's a bad situation.
Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
No, we got this. We got it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we got it.
At least that door's open for you. You can just shoot straight in.
All right. Next turn.
Open it.
Out of points.
I think I have to open mine.
You got it, though. Use all the command points we get for it.
Well, hopefully we get some good ones.
We will. Oh. Yeah, that's about what I predicted.
Okay, well, don't say it, because we haven't seen it yet, but I assume he's dead. Try not to tease anymore, I guess. Let them happen as they happen. Okay. Oh. Alright, so I've got my guy's gun just jammed. God damn it with the jamming. What the hell? Oh, and then your guy is on... They're smart. They went for the guy who had his back turned. Holy hell. Everyone's missing.
Holy cow. falling apart. So we
that's cool. I like that it's a different animation for attacking from the rear.
I'm telling you, we still got this.
Jumped on his back and everything.
Especially if we roll like 4 command points, we've won.
If we get that,
I don't think we even need that. I think we could do it with 2, but we'll see what happens. Oh my god, look how many Genestealers there are. Oh no. Oh no. Here they come from the other direction.
Oh no.
Oh yes. We got this. All right.
Okay, 5 command points. Nice.
You
nice,
can
nice.
use them all. So we're
really. You don't need any.
Here's the objective. You have to go in and flame that guy in that room, and that just once, and you finish him. All I have to do is shoot the body on the floor in my room twice with my assault.
You really don't need any command points because I'm using them.
I need none.
Okay.
You can shoot him right there, and you're good.
Okay. Actually, it looks like I'm not even going to have to use all the command points.
I don't think you are. Yeah.
He turned, and I didn't expect him to.
Yep, I think you got it.
This guy still going to have him back up just in case.
So
he killed one. Good job.
That's your objective right there. Oh my god.
Yeah. All you got to do. You've got 2 command points. You can finish out. Do I have any other guys? No. They're gone. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're down to 3 guys out of the 10 that we started with.
All right. Yeah, we do have this because you're going to nail it right now.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. All right.
And so much like the tabletop game, it really does come down to the wire almost every time. It's so close.
I will say though, like, these guys are all going to die.
Oh yeah.
Their mission is complete, but they are totally dead.
If you think about
Who knows how many beyond those doors?
It's a pretty dumb objective. Go destroy these 2 guys. But by the way, all of your gene seeds now get infected.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Somebody else has to come.
40 guys next time.
From the heart of our chapter.
Yeah, so that's that mission.
I mean, the blood of our foes.
I can't believe we pulled that out, actually. I thought we were in trouble early on.
Yeah, me too. They don't have like a teleport or anything, like once they finish the job, they blast out?
Actually, they could, in theory, be teleported out. And if you saw at the beginning when they appear in the corridor, it's because they are teleporting in. It's typically very dangerous to kind of use that teleportation technology in Warhammer 40k.
Okay, well, we'll pretend that they made it.
Sure, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah. Only to die on their next mission.
It's called the Grim Dark Future for a reason in Warhammer 40k.
Yes. Yeah. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on the show and showing me this game. It was great.
Yeah, no, seriously, as we played it, I am surprised I haven't played more of it. I'm now
you just got into it as you went. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna get the rest of the expansions for this and start playing it with my buddy Aaron.
Nice. Well, are you doing anything online? People can check you out, or
no? You know,
any plans?
I was doing. I had plans to do a YouTube channel, and
oh, really?
Yeah, I have started doing some videos on there, but I've kind of lost steam in that after shutting down the Independent Characters podcast, which you can still download all the episodes for. They're fairly timeless in terms of...
I was going to say, if you're into Warhammer, that stuff is still classic content. You can go back and listen to that stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, you can still download that and listen to it, but for now, I'm kind of taking a break from online, persona stuff and just enjoying myself, so...
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No. This was great.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you get back into stuff, definitely let us know. If you want to be back on the show sometime,
sure.
It doesn't have to be Warhammer stuff, but we'll be happy to have you.
Maybe we could really do more time next time.
Yeah, that was going to be our plan, but we ran into some technical difficulties with the More Time game. So, yeah, definitely we can take another stab at that sometime.
All right, man.
Well, thank you, and thanks everybody for watching. And I don't know, let us know if you like this kind of content. It's a little different than what we usually did, actually, since it was both longer and there was a lot of good information here. So if you like that kind of stuff, let us know, and maybe we can gear more towards it sometimes. Thanks, everybody. Wow, wow. Really kick it.
Yo, plans, free stroke, Sonic Golf.
Sonic Golf.
Are you done?
Yep, I'm done.
That was I can't believe we pulled that mission out, dude. Holy crap! We lost 7 out of our 10 guys.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was awesome.